I ask you a couple questions?
Sure, go ahead.
Do you guys have a card? Do you guys have?
Yeah, I have it.
You do?
Yeah.
Both of you guys?
Yeah, I have one. It's on the table.
No, I live in San Bernardino County. You mean, do we have a medical ID card?
Yeah, medical ID.
Oh no, I don't have a medical.
Where
I
we
live
live,
in Riverside, in San Bernardino County, and they've refused to issue the ID cards. Now, if you live in Riverside or LA, you can get the protection. But where we live, if I were stopped out here on the street, I'd probably get arrested, even though I have a legitimate letter of recommendation from my doctor in my pocket. But because I can't get the ID card, I am subject to the harassment of the law enforcement. No matter what I do, I can say whatever I want, show them the letter. They say, too bad, you don't have the ID card, let's go to jail. And that, by the way, is being paid for by the state. So, you know, if the state wants to serve me breakfast, make it Eggs Benedict.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the state is nuts to be doing this. The law already says medical marijuana should be legal for patients. If doctors give recommendations, they should get their hands out of this. They're coming out and arresting patients, people that can't even get up out of their bed, they're arresting them, you know. This is just ridiculous, and the Drug Enforcement Administration is too. They should stop funding those guys coming after patients.
Cannabis was introduced in 1860. It fell out of use. 1942 was actually physically removed.
We actually did an interview with Supervisor Jeff Stone, who's a Riverside County supervisor, and he's the guy that kind of turned Judas on us. At the beginning, he said he supported us, and he said he agreed with medical marijuana, and he was helping us to fashion an ordinance in Riverside County that was fair to everyone. And at the last minute, they reversed it, and they decided to ban everything. This just happened.
They just banned growing in unincorporated areas, which is just against the law. Proposition 215 says you can grow, and no county can tell you you can't grow.
Right. So now Riverside is another one of the renegade counties in California that's refusing to acknowledge Prop 215 and SB 420.
We work with an organization called MAP, and MAP is very active in Riverside County. In fact, Riverside County was the first county to issue the ID card in Southern California, and that's because we met with the county health department and worked out getting the ID cards down into Riverside County. And the politicians are trying to turn it around. And if you go to Riverside County, you're going to find that things are not worse since they have ID cards, they're better. We need to take care of patients. If you take care of patients, you'll get things a lot better in terms of society.
You know, one thing we've discovered that, you know, it isn't marijuana that causes the problems, and the crime involved in marijuana it's because of the law. It's not because of the people who use marijuana. They don't commit crimes necessarily. And I want to appeal to the mothers out there, and I want to tell you, if you're concerned about your children being approached by criminals in the schoolyard wanting to sell them drugs, if you legalize marijuana, that won't happen ever again. There won't be any more illegal drug trade if we legalize it. And the mothers will never have to be worried about their children being accosted in the school grounds by people wanting to sell drugs. This is what our show is about. It's about education. It's about telling people with the truth about medical marijuana, marijuana in general. We want our people to know the laws so that they can feel safe and use marijuana without fear of going to jail. That's what we're about. This is what we want to do. And we're working hard, and we need your support. Everyone has to go out there and do this. And just remember, evil can only survive if good men do nothing. So don't sit there. Get up off your butts and do something good.
Amen to that.